The song selection in Are We There Yet is pretty great, and I love the design of the car. This one definitely has a strong nostalgic feel for me, and that's why I watch Barney. The songs in particular take me right back to my childhood, and we definitely have some really great songs here. This is the 17th episode of the 3rd season of Barney, and alongside Barney we have children including Shawn, Kathy, Carlos, Min, and Kenneth and Stephen. Not throughout the entire thing. Some of them are in it a little bit earlier. And this is all about cars and how to drive safely and how to use a seatbelt and basically loads of important tips for road safety and safely being in vehicles such as cars. And the children also surprise Barney with a car of his own, and it's this beautiful, beautiful design. I love the colour of it. We have a kind of custard yellow and apple green, and it's really, really beautiful. And they actually spent some time in this, and yes, the animation is very rough, but in a way that's kind of good fun, and it worked really well. And we have some songs inside the car, and we spend a lot of time outdoors as well. So I will go through the songs to give you an idea of what is in this. Some of the songs are more nostalgic than others, but I will talk about those. So we actually start off with John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, which is a song that I learned, I think, through Recess. I think it might have been the Recess film, School's Out, and certainly it's a delightful song. We then have Bumping Up and Down and a few different versions of that. And we also have the Barney Bag because we have some crafts, make and do. Anything that encourages getting creative, I think, is pretty brilliant. We then have a song that I technically don't recognise. It's called Washing the Car, but it's to the tune of Mulberry Bush. This is the way we wash the car, wash the car, wash the car. I won't sing again, I promise. But that song is so nostalgic for me. So this version of it isn't, but the tune, very, very nostalgic to me. So I rather enjoyed that. We then have In the Library, which is not a song I remember from my childhood, but it is one that I've grown to really enjoy. We then have Buckle Up My Seatbelt, and this one is to the tune of Lulu, Skip to My Lou, which again is another tune that I loved growing up, but this version of the song I wasn't familiar with. And then we're in the car, and everybody is singing and they're playing the radio, the songs on the radio, and we have a great medley, including The Wheels on the Car, of course, to The Wheels on the Bus, and I Love the Mountains, which is not a song from my childhood, but it is a song from my teenagehood. It's a song I learned when I was at secondary school. And we then have Mr. Sun and Riding in the Car Again. And then, of course, we end with I Love You. So a really, really fantastic selection of songs. Some are very nostalgic to me. Some I just recognise the tunes. And a couple that are maybe a little bit more new to me. But actually, I feel like it's been a while since I knew every single Barney song. Some of them obviously different variations, but I think this might be the first episode in a long time where every song was one that I recognised. So pretty pleased about that. Obviously we have some really great bits of advice about not getting too close to cars, of course, about wearing seatbelts. So there is a lot of great opportunity in this for learning about road safety, vehicle safety, and all of that is fantastic. So I rather enjoyed this one. Very nostalgic, very, very creative. And I love the design of the car as well. Are We There Yet is certainly not a bad episode of Barney.